What up, YouTube? It is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Now today, as you can see from that thumbnail as well as that title, guys, that is correct. We are unboxing the Air Jordan 1 Mid SE Signal Blue. Now before we get started, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now the first thing I said was to smash that like button. Now I just want to reiterate, please smash that like button if you're in here right now, guys. That does help the algorithm and it does help the channel out a lot, guys. It gets it seen, it gets it noticed by other people, and it pops up more in the suggestions. So I really appreciate if you guys would smash that thumbs up for me right now if you're in here watching this video. Also, comment below, let me know if you guys are Air Jordan 1 fans, if you like the mids, you like the lows, you like the highs, don't like any of those, or you like them all. Comment below and let me know, guys. I know a lot of people are not really in tune with mids as much as they are with highs, but however, mids have been coming hard, guys, been coming in the game right now, and they are making a point. They are a force to be reckoned with, and they are dropping a lot of different colorways in the mids, different materials, things like that. So it is stepping up a lot, guys, and that's why I'm here today to bring this video to you guys. Now, with no further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. As you can see here, we have our standard black Air Jordan box with the golden Jumpman right there in the center. We get another golden Jumpman on one side of the box, and we get our typical Nike and Jordan branding on the bottom of the box. And on the other side of the box, we get that golden 2-3 as well as our side sticker. Now, it looks like someone wrote on this box, you know, in some of these retail stores, they just kind of do whatever, but big ups to Finish Line for the W on this shoe, and that is where I did get this from. So for some reason, they did have to write on the box. All right, and as you can see here, our side sticker reads Air Jordan 1 Mid SE. The colorway is Signal Blue, black, white. This is a US size 10.5, which is a little bit bigger for me. I generally like to stick with a 10. Sometimes I'll do a 9.5 if it's an Adidas, but 9.5, 10 is pretty much my range. So I did have to go out of the way for this one because this sneaker has been selling out quite frequently in my area. It doesn't sit on the shelf long at all, and they were out on my size 10, so this will have to do for now. However, the suggested retail value on this shoe is $125 US. However, let's see what we have under the lid. As you can see, we have our typical flip up lid on the box. And go ahead and get my receipt out of the way. All right, and right here we have a lot number. We get that standard off-white tissue paper with the golden 23s all over it. And let's go ahead and get the shoe out. And there you have it, the Air Jordan 1 Mid SE Signal Blue. Very, very, very clean sneaker in my opinion. Now, if you guys did notice before, I did a video on the turf orange. This shoe is very, very similar to the turf orange. Just where you see blue on this shoe, you see orange on that one. Go back and look at that video if you guys get a chance, but this is a shoe that we are talking about for now, and that blue is really, really popping on this shoe, guys. Love how it looks. Let's go ahead and do a quick 360 on the shoe. Clean, clean, clean in my opinion, guys. I really like this shoe a lot. I love the turf orange as well. Both of these shoes I've shown in previous videos before I actually picked them up, and it just made me hit that U-turn. I had to go back, grab these shoes, and I'm glad to be able to present these to you right here on All About The Sneakerz as of late. Now let's go ahead and go over the shoe a little in depth. As you can see here, we have a black outsole, a white midsole, white leather here on our mid panel, as well as a black leather Nike swoosh. Now the leather on this mid panel is pretty soft for a mid, not gonna cap. It is not as stiff as a lot of the other ones, but hence SE for special edition does mean that there's a little bit more quality going on here than a typical mid, and that is why the price is $125 versus $115. However, again, back to this black swoosh, as you can see, it is leather. It is a smooth leather. It's not tumbled or anything like that, but it does have a little bit of signal blue stitching going around the outside of the shoe. Very, very dope, a nice touch. Love how it blends in with the rest of the blue. Just a clean touch in my opinion. Now, as far as the blue goes, we have some blue patent leather, and I'm not sure if this is 100% patent leather or not. It does appear to be, but I'm really not too sure what material it is. If I get a little close, you can see it does have a little bit of texture to it, sort of like you would see on maybe tumbled leather, but it's supposed to be patent leather. So I'm not too sure, guys, about the material. I'm not a material expert, but from afar and up close, it looks like patent leather. It's very shiny. It's very nice. The blue is dope. I love the sneaker in general, guys. But we do have that blue just wrapping around here on the toe cap, as well as that piece going up the eyelet, and as well as our eyelets here and our ankle, as well as our heel. So just all of those accents on the color blocking, very, very nice. Now, another thing that I like about this shoe is you do get that black stroke or piping, as some may refer to it, just going around all of those blue accents, and that gives me the feel of the bloodline, guys. Again, that is a shoe that I missed out on. Had an opportunity to cop it, but I really just had too many sneakers at the time. Didn't really have the money to be picking up extra pairs when that shoe released, I want to say 2 years ago, and that was a Chicago colorway high OG. It was the first shoe that I seen have that on it, and actually that shoe had black accents with red piping, so this one we get black piping on it. Another reason why I really wanted to get this. I hate that I missed out on that shoe. Wish I could have it now, but I don't, so this will do, and I do love that they put it on these mids. Very dope. Now, we have been seeing a lot of Hyper Royal or Game Royal on a lot of the Jordans, so for this one to be a little bit different blue, Signal Blue, it just gives it a little lighter tone to the blue. Man, just a very clean sneaker overall. I love the look of this. Now, right here on our ankle, we do get a black Air Jordan Wing logo, and it is embossed. Very dope. Just makes it feel that much more premium. The fact that it's like, boom, just stamped right on there, embossed, guys. I love the look on the Air Jordan Wing logo when it's like that. However, that is all we have for the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along, and onto the medial side of the shoe, we get a very similar, identical look as we got on the lateral side, just minus that Air Jordan Wing logo. Onto the top of the shoe, as you can see, that white wrapping around the midsole, that Signal Blue going around the toe cap with that black piping, that leather white toe box with the breathable holes, and it is very soft on the toe box, guys. Softer than a lot of the other mids. Just want to throw that out there. Get black standard laces in place, Signal Blue nylon tongue, and on up to the top of the tongue, we get that Signal Blue box with the black Jumpman and Air hex inside of it. Very clean in my opinion. They could have easily put a white tongue on these shoes, guys, but they made it Signal Blue to blend in with the rest of the shoe, and I really like that touch a lot. Onto the back of the shoe, we got black on our outsole, white midsole, Signal Blue patent leather going up the back. You can see the black swoosh on each side just kind of wrapping around. We also get a blue tab here, which is in patent leather as well, and we get white on our Achilles heel area. Very clean from the back view. Can you see in there? Nope. Didn't think so. Another tightly laced shoe, as we get a lot, guys, so I don't unlace the shoes just to get inside of it, so take my word for it. I'll go ahead and explain here. So on the interior of the shoe, we have that black sock liner. We also get a black insole with a Signal Blue Jumpman right there on the insole. We get our size sticker on the insole as well, and on the back of the tongue, we have our size tag. And last but not least, onto our outsole, we get an all black outsole that we are accustomed to seeing on a lot of the Air Jordan 1s lately. I believe Jordan Brand or Nike knows that people don't want their outsoles to get dirty, because that can prevent a person from purchasing a specific shoe. So they have been putting a lot of black on the outsoles, which I am very, very happy with. I'm one of those people that don't like a dirty outsole, so this is easier to keep clean and lasts a lot longer. All right, guys, and once again, you just saw it right here on All About the Sneakers, the Air Jordan 1 Mid SE Signal Blue, a very, very, very clean sneaker in my opinion. For those who don't like mids, guys, you are sleeping on this shoe if you do not at least try to purchase this shoe if you actually like it, despite the fact that it's a mid. All of that aside, if you like the shoe, just cop it. Quit worrying about if it's a mid, high, or a low. Just get the shoe, man. It is a dope, clean sneaker, and I'm glad to have it here in my collection. All right, before we end the video off, I do want to go ahead and show you guys something about mids that I noticed. I'm not too sure if everyone has noticed, but when people say there are some differences in mids and highs, a lot of people talk about the height of the shoe, or a lot of people talk about the accent on the tongue, how it does not have Nike Air on mids, and that is pretty much all people talk about when it comes to mids and highs as far as differences go. Now, I want to be maybe the first to ever point this out. One of the main differences you will notice on mids and highs, for some odd reason, at least in men's sizes, is this area right here where they cut the shoe. You will notice on most mids, that piece of the material is tucked. And when I say tucked, it's pretty much tucked underneath and then it's stitched over. So you get a little rounded area over all of these cuts. And I'm not sure if anyone has noticed that. Again, I have noticed it on mids. I'm not fond of that. That is another thing that kind of separates me from mids and highs. I like more when it's cut. And the reason why I'm pointing that out, guys, is because on this shoe in particular, it is cut like a high OG. You don't get that little rounded tucked under look with the stitch. You just get a straight cut, and that is as well on the piping as it is on this patent leather. I'll try to show that a little bit here on this eyelet. If you can see, it's just kind of cut leather right there. Maybe tough to see, I'm not too sure, guys, but all around every piece of the shoe, it is cut. Now, I haven't pointed pointed this out before, so in some of my previous mid videos, you may not notice that if you don't look real close or if I didn't get up close enough. But I did want to point that out, guys, because that is something that is different on the shoe than typical mids. Look for it yourself. Go in your local shoe store, check out a mid, and you will see majority of them in men's sizes are tucked right there around each cut. And I mean going around pretty much everything. Now in the grade school sizes, toddler sizes, stuff like that, it's not. And I don't understand that. So Jordan Brand, Nike, if you're paying attention to this video, if you can, please, on the mids, just cut the leather right there, cut the material, whether it's suede, whatever it is, just like you do on the high LGs, and I think that will make mids look even better than they look. I'm not sure why the tuck thing is going on. It looks a little generic in my opinion. It just looks much better when it's cut, because you can kind of see that inside area of the leather or the suede or whatever material it may be, and it just gives it that more distressed type of feel like we get on some of these shoes, that off-white type of look on the tongue where it's just cut off. Yeah, we like to see that on our leather as well. And so guys, I did want to point that out to you all if you did not know that. Comment below if you did know that. That means you're a very observant person, because it's not just about the height of the shoe that separates mids and highs or that tongue action. That is also another element that I just pointed out to you guys, is that cut on the material. However, let's go ahead and do one more quick 360 on the shoe. All right, let's get one last look at the shoe before we put it away. All right, and you just saw it right here on All About the Sneakers, the Air Jordan 1 Mid SE Signal Blue. A very, very, very clean sneaker in my opinion. I love blue. I love that hint of blue. It is just a very dope touch in my opinion, and I'm glad to have that shoe in my collection. Comment below, let me know if you guys have that shoe as well, or if you will be going after it. Now, I know I did see some of my fellow YouTubers do mall vlogs and stuff like that, and the shoe was pretty much sitting in their stores, especially in the Atlanta area. So maybe in your neck of the woods, it's something easy to come by. Over here in my neck of the woods, Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma for a fact, and I gotta shout my city out, guys. Man, it just does not sit. Mids fly off the shelf pretty quickly around here. So hopefully you can get your hands on a pair if you do like these sneakers. However, guys, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, if you're still here, make sure you do smash that thumbs up, that like button, guys, because again, it does go a long way. And also, something I'm doing new, I do have a new IG page, so go to IG right now, follow All About the Sneakers. It is spelled the exact way as it is here on YouTube, with that Z on the end minus the S, because we know sneakers is with an S. However, mine is with a Z. So make sure you go search that on IG and follow me, guys. I do post a lot of sneaker drops as well as the content I have here on the channel, and it does help you guys with release dates and stuff like that on sneakers, so you can be prepared if you see something you like and you want to follow it. However, guys, this is all I have for you all on the episode today. Until the next episode, keep keeping it all about the sneakers. Once again, it is your boy, All About the Sneakers, signing off. Until the next episode, I will catch you guys later. Salute, I'm out.